So then I want to introduce you to a very dear friend of mine. He is a person who has known me since I was maybe 8. How nahi hai? I used to sit behind him in school. A nice big size. I could hide and do whatever I wanted. His name is Hemanshu. You talk something. Say whatever you want. Aida, besi ja. I will cut my cake. Best there. Tell them a Bawa story.
I'll tell you some incidents that we had when we were in school.
Can I cut cake and go? And
Bawa's expression.
We were best of friends for 10 years in school, and we were nearly 12 hours a day or 14 hours a day together. We used to practically live in each other's house.
we would check किसके घर में खाना ठीक बना है.
Then his grandmother used to make amazing dhansha, and she always used to love me like her own child. And yeah, Khurshed used to bake me baked dish on a regular basis.
I still do that.
And he used to bake me vegetarian, because I'm vegetarian. He used to bake me vegetarian baked dish and make wonderful dhanshak for me. And I spent some very wonderful years. Okay, another thing.
So
Mark that hairs on his head. You can look me.
You can see where all this came from, right?
Once in school, we were playing and I pushed him by mistake.
He didn't push me by mistake.
And he hit his head on the sink, and there's a lot of blood, and that is how he has this mark.
The Harry Potter sign. It's the Hemanshu Parekh sign, actually.
So then he used to be very good in his studies, and his dad, his mom, his grandmother. I remember him reading Perry Mason. There was a book called Perry Mason. He used to read that very often, and I used to borrow it from him. And
borrow being the keyword.
and we used to play Teen Darwaza at my house on the terrace. And we had 3 doors, and we had to catch each other.
It's like there was a terrace on one side.
Terrace on one side, yeah.
And there were 2 bedrooms and the entry to both the bedrooms, right? So there was like 1 door here, 1 door here, 1 door here. So you used to call Teen Darwaza.
And we used to play that very often. And one of these mark is because of that one of the... I remember he was bleeding very heavily from his forehead, and I was very shocked. I don't know what to do, and my parents also not there. So this guy went down, took newspaper and started cleaning with the newspaper. And I was a bit shocked, what is happening? He said, don't worry. And I was more in pain than he was.
It was very interesting. That we used to have this white colored uniform.
Yeah.
We used to have this white colored uniform in Don Bosco. So all that blood had fallen all over the thing, and I was like thinking, how am I going to go back home? And then I remembered it was Holi, so nobody will even notice. They will not think I played Holi.
And somehow nothing used to pain him, like even these injuries, he was always laughing. I used to wonder how that, because I was always under a state of shock when he was. Then I remember him scratching my back with a ruler. Hey, Khurshed, idhar.
I would write stuff on his back and he would guess. If I write, I would write a word and he would have to guess. It helped both our spellings very much.
And I used to always, guess the spelling wrong, because I wanted him to write again.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh yes, you know Hemanshu, how he used to touch his mother's feet. He was this size only always. You know, I think he's actually lost a little weight now. Usually, you know, he would be much so now bending down and touching the feet and all. Mummy, pag aapne. So his mother will be sitting on the sofa. She'll lift the leg.
There are so many fond memories. Another thing, he used to love English classical movies.
I still do.
Classic, and I have got that habit of seeing those movies because of him. He plays wonderful piano, and I used to practically be at his house all the time. And his sister Parveez also was like a sister to me, and we practically actually 10 years I remember very distinctly. After that, of course, we were not in touch with each other much because he went his way, I went my way, my career, my life, my family. But still, in my heart, I always have him as one of my best friends I've ever had.
Okay. So we've got 3 cakes here. Tell me.
Now we have to play 3 cakes. 3 cakes. This way.
But it says this way, no?
We'll arrange. 1 minute.
Wait.
Acha, like that, okay.
Oh, you have to cut this one.
Okay, so it's Dinesh's birthday within a week. In case you don't know, 29th September. So we will accept combined birthday gifts, double of whatever you have got. Okay, ready?